I don't know. Like, you know, not that many people have played Kled total. Hard to know what they're thinking. 420 cat. Cool if I didn't miss every farm.
My land begins where I walk. It ends where the sun don't shine.
Nocturne could level 3 me. And when Wither level 2.
Just cause you're a hallucination and I don't speak lizard, don't mean I can't understand you. I came to cut off a piece of that Noxian dream, and I ain't sharing my piece.
Alright, I just had to run really far back so he would like feel safe enough to walk up and last hit a minion, and then I'll just trade flashes with him. He doesn't have TP, so he's gonna miss a lot. He has home guards though. That's like early game. This guy gets it. Whatever. People always do that with Kled, dude. Like you flash E them and they just panic flash, and then you follow them. Like so common, even though he's a 7-year-old champ. Like people are just not used to fighting him. They just don't react to stuff like that. They just like flash, like Q flash on top of him. And then E'd.
Hey, it's forward Admiral Major Kled.
I really need to use my TP there. It's not like the wave's pushing towards me, so I have no reason to. Nocturne might still be here. Waste. Yeah, I already was expecting the Nocturne gank. Like I already called it. Like, I was pretty sure he was waiting. So all I did was just like I kept autoing Nasus like without using any abilities on him, so I could just stack up my Conquer, like before the fight even like starts. And then I wait until like right before I dismount to throw my mounted Q, and like I kite towards the tower so I can pull him into the tower a bit. And then I have like full Conquer and they're on my side of the lane, and like, you know, they just burned a bunch to dismount me. So I could easily just run them down after I got Nocturne's flash. And obviously this is like a Nasus, he's trying to gank right now. Like they're on no damage. Longsword Fillable feels so much better compared to Dorn's. Yeah, Dorn's is pretty worthless. You can only really justify Dorn's if it's like a champion that's like for sure going to all in you like really early. Like Darius or Olaf, and you could go Dorn's into them. But yeah, most of the time, Longsword 3 pots or Longsword Fillable is way better. I usually go Longsword 3 pots unless it's like a really non-threatening matchup. Like this game against Nasus, so I just went Longsword Fillable because it's like super greedy. But I know he's not really going to threaten me early game at all. Me and Faker, alright, relax, you can't compare me. See, if this was old teleport, I could TP right here and ult gank right here. Like, my mind still thinks like that. But I can't do that for 4 more minutes. That's literally how I climb, bro. I would TP gank like that all the time. Because I'm level 6 now, I'm already winning the lane, like I don't care about this guy. I would just TP behind their bot lane and gank. But they took that away from me. Like, look at them. Look how they get away with this. You know how much I wish I could do this? Now, I could lane gank ult down. But that takes, like, so much longer. I might still do it. Because I am against Nasus. No problem, shock. Now, like, usually when you have like the not unleashed teleport, it's like better to lane gank with your R and then just TP back to your tower before your laner can really punish you. Like, obviously, I don't want to TP to the tower. That like sucks. TP to our tower. I mean, he has no mana. Also, a lot of times when you R, you want to put it like slightly over a corner. Man, I knew he was gonna flash, but couldn't get my Q tether on him. Whatever, they use double sums, and we're getting dragon, so that works out, I guess. Double sword. But see, like, a lot of times when people do see you roaming, he's like, oh fuck, I gotta push. He's like, oh god, they're like pinging him. Get the tower! But then I can just TP back. I don't really miss anything. I burned 2 of their sums, we got secure dragons, it's pretty good. Don't really lose anything for that. As a rushing town by, of course, standard.
Back here. The sky is my roof, the open plains are my bed, and this lizard is the only company I need.
Scuttle crab there.
Whoa! Don't get excited now! All we need is open country. So we're gonna take everything they got.
Yeah. Really top.
Oh, freeze it! Now I gotta walk. It's your birthday, Scar. Let's make a murder cake.
To be honest, I didn't think he was ulting top when I went in. I was like, why would he? But it worked out.
Scar!
Why is he even trying to help like Nasus early game when he's behind? Yeah, that Nasus is just, he's like, oh, I gotta get out of here. So nervous. Actually dodged my Triumph field by dismounting, which is a stupid bug. So I'm not as much, I don't have as much health as I should,
Land is mine.
but I'm not in danger. Too weak. If I hit that. Just R into range of him, so I don't dismount off the wave. Karthus was ulting too. If I did dismount, probably would have died. Like, I really needed to R then.
An enemy has been slain.
Alright, hopefully I can get this plate without dying. Know where X-Sean is. He kills me, it kills me. I think he's bot. Oh, he's here. Oh. Bro, what is this sound I'm hearing? Whatever, if he's top, I just die. I just flipped it by going for the plate. He waits for you to regen before engaging. He's such a gentleman. Yeah, I had red buff regen and I had Cole healing. I think Nasus wins that while you flash back. Yeah, he won that because the bug happened where I dodged my Triumph. If that bug didn't happen, I should have won it. But he probably is not thinking about like the Kled bug. So he's probably thinking I'm gonna get my Triumph and win, which should have been what happened. But because of the bug, I didn't get the heal, so he technically could have won that if he just kept going. It's all good. What is this? Frozen Heart, like Sheen into Frozen Heart. Iceborne doesn't build out of that, right? No, that's not okay. Old Iceborne used to.
No,
I couldn't get it.
it was your friend, Skull.
Is this Kled bug common? Yeah, it's pretty common. It's like if you get a kill as you're dismounting, depending on the timing, you could be untargetable when the Triumph field comes and it makes you dodge it for some reason, which is like a bug. Pretty sure it only happens with Kled. I don't think it happens with the other untargetable champs. I'm not sure.
I fight better when I've had my medicine.
Alright, when the next dragon comes up, I can go down for it. Since we're pretty strong.
new property.
Do Herald first. Has anyone ever reached any writer telling about these old Kled bugs? Yeah, I have, and several Kled bugs have been fixed, like a lot. Like, the version of Kled now is way less buggy than he ever used to be. He used to have way more, like, drastically game-impacting bugs, and most of them have been fixed. Which was, like, lucky that I was able to contact rioters and tell them about them. And then, like, they would tell me that they had no idea that the bug was, like, even a thing. And I would tell them about bugs that had been on Kled from, like, his release. And they would be like, yeah, we had no idea that was even a bug. And then they'd fix it. But he still has a lot of bugs that they just weren't able to fix. But yeah, a lot of them have been fixed, but he still has a lot left. And it's new ones, like, pop up all the time, which is annoying. Or, like, sometimes, a lot of times a bug will get fixed and then it'll come back. It's like, what the hell? Yeah, that bug was patched, but that was like years later. It took years for that to get patched. And that was like a huge bug, you know, for the Yorick. My trading ours is pretty good. I'm pretty close to getting all of his plates. I think I couldn't go to the dragon now. It's still pretty good. Bruh. Man, that tower really shot me again. Oh, I really wanted the last plate, but I'm not gonna get it. Well, at least I didn't have a bounty. That was lame that the tower shot me so many times. They fixed Kled one-shot on your goals. Yeah, it got fixed like a month ago, like 1 or 2 patches ago. So it's like pretty recently. But that's been a bug for like years, like pretty much as long as those champs have been in the game together, which is a long time. This guy's just so fast, dude. Can't catch him.
Shut down.
Yeah, it's not a real ward. I was gonna TP there, but it's not a real ward.
Will you stop bitching for 1 minute? Don't get your britches all rumpled.
Let me check his items real quick. This guy really wants to defend that tower. Still worth it on Kled. On Kled specifically, I don't bother anymore because rushing Ravenous is like now a thing, and it's like really important to just finish the Ravenous. So now I feel like it's not worth to like delay Hydra, just sit on the hammer stats. I think on other champs it could still be worth it, but for Kled, it's like rushing Hydra is pretty important. So I don't think it's worth it on him.
Turret has been destroyed.
She's just gone?
We find
Or do we actually see it?
then he's like a piñata full of meat.
Why is rushing Ravenous super important? Because one, it makes your champ go from having like basically no wave clear or like really terrible wave clear to having amazing wave clear. So it just unlocks your ability to do everything else, to dive easier, sooner, to like go clear camps, you know, faster, easier, to go roam faster. It basically lets you do everything. And it stacks, it has like a stacking mechanic on it now, where it builds up AD as you farm. So building it early lets you get that AD right away. Also lets you stay on the map longer because it heals you. It's like a lot of reasons. And then the stats are just really good on the item in general. What is this? Dude, why is there so many people just walking there? And then that guy flashed. Whatever, that was just unfortunate timing for them to all be there. What was I building before Yomu's? Usually I was switching between Eclipse and Prowlers, depending on what I was against. Like I'd go Eclipse against tankier targets, and then Prowlers against squishier and mobile targets. Their team is just like better champs. Like they can just stand still and just one shot all of us. Like Sean literally stood there and he almost instantly killed Mordekaiser from like nothing. Well, Prowler's just not a mythic anymore. It's not a mythic and it doesn't have the dash, so I can't go that. But I'll probably switch between the 3 mythic items, depending on the match. My game's been going well. Celebrate, how you doing, bro? Well, this is only my second game, but fine. First game went well, second game was good. I can't attack the Sona because there's always somebody waiting next there, and they all obliterate me immediately. Yeah, Stridebreaker does the AoE slow. I don't build that item, but yeah, that's Stridebreaker. What up, Dragon? Titanic Warmogs. Never have to recall, you just always regen.
An enemy has been slain.
Okay, well, this guy will be dead for the dragon, but it just feels impossible to team fight their champs. It's like hopeless if they're next to each other. Yeah. I'm glad that guy waited for my R to hit him. Poor flashing. The guy is just too fast. Yakshan. Like 1,000 move speed immediately. Oh, man. I took a step away from him and then he immediately died. They have no smite. Man, why can he like hop off so far away? I didn't think I was gonna have to flash for him, but he covered unbelievable distance and then he like jumped mad far too after. What the hell? It's ridiculous. He almost killed me. My tether broke, I would have died. A gun on him. I'll just finish this for now. Yo, what up, Judicial? What's good, bro? The birthday man.
First, we kill them. Then
Guy has
they go
death
tell us
cap
where they came from.
with 130 farm.
No, Scarl! No! Bad Scarl! Then we
I
kill
don't know
them
about
too.
this
Ain't nobody on my team but you.
scenario. I heard this is no flash, but oh, we killed him. What? I should get flash so hard. Flash point blank so ulted. You should not see her range.
Told them what was gonna happen if they came onto my land.
Am I gonna get the Metal Gear Solid like the remakes? If they come to PC, maybe. I've never actually played a Metal Gear game, but I wanted to. So I guess that'd be the good games to start with, like the remakes of the originals. If they come to PC, then yeah. Probably. Hey, Sona. It's like the only way I can kill her. She like flashes directly on top of me, alone. As simple as that. Camps.
After we finish murdering these folks, what do you
Going
think?
this way.
Tacos? Yeah, tacos. Thought you wanted to visit. Let's get to killing them interloping intruders. Get back here.
Buy soon.
You think you can run?
Man, are they gonna just do Baron? Probably. Sean's camping around it.
Ally has been slain.
Yep, yep.
Oh, their jungler's bot actually.
Enemy has been slain. Shut down.
Yeah.
Hey team?
They just confirming our suspicions.
Team's probably sprinting down there right now.
You can't take what's mine.
Fine. Brother, he is Flash. Yeah, this is a little too much, don't you think? I'm glad that guy left though, at least. He like hopped off and just kept autoing me, but he probably thought I was gonna turn to him.
I knew you'd be back.
I like stealth still.
I keep my
He
eyes
revived
open.
half his team. Sona or Sean flashed. Can't remember. Sona didn't have flash yet. Gold.
Enemy rampage.
Was he eyeing me after all? Law's not up.
Shut down.
Too many people, dude, on their team. Too many champions. Man, the exhaust Zanya's combo. Reduce their damage and then go invincible. Shut down. How's it a shutdown? A little unplayable.
I play with guns. I work with axe.
Enemy killing
Isn't it still?
This desert sky's gonna open up with a rain of heavenly blood.
I was about to flash the wall. Well, he was walking. Too many people, dude. There's always just too many people. Too many people, and they travel the map so fast together. Like Ikshan, Nocturnal, and like Sona speed up. And like any kill we get is just irrelevant because Sean instantly one-shots somebody and just brings them back. It's unplayable. I'm pretty sure their comp just couldn't lose against ours. Yeah, I don't understand how you're supposed to beat this champ in like just normal games. Like, he will instantly delete someone from stealth, like with rapid fire, collector, Yomu's burst, point and click, and then he just brings the teammate back. You can't touch him. It's so dumb.
Yeah, yeah. Invade Ionia.
Like, they have to just disconnect from the game or something.
You said.
The ability passive just revives allies. I know. The fact that he can do it with no cooldown is just dumb. He can just do it on a repeat. Something like that should have like a long cooldown. You can only do it every once in a while. Ikshan? I wish Ikshan could tank, or I mean Rammus could tank Ikshan. That champ does too much magic damage too. And you couldn't even be able to touch him to begin with. There would be a flash too that I hit. Oh. First thing I try to attack just flashes. Can be worse. Is worried. Oh, at least he flashed. Ends up living it. Let's go. Run, Alistar. Get him. Yeah, I got exhausted. Pretty good. We put on cooldown. Wow, it's past that lasts a long time. Thought he was over.
An ally has been slain.
Okay, well we got two of their sons right there. This is too much. Too much. I mean, he has rapid fire anyway.
I keep hallucinating that you can talk. Nah, I'm sure it'll pass.
What? What? Like, I don't even understand that angle that he just jumps at. Like, it's like unpredictable for me. Good. Yeah, whatever. Whatever, they're back. They're back. It's my bad, my bad. What was I thinking? Yeah, but he comes out as stealth, so how would they hit him first? And he has like a farm ability.
An ally has been slain.
Spell. It's just probably just happens, yeah. That's just the game that he's playing. My version of the game doesn't have that.
It's not in spree.
Alright, we hold this. I've seen it.
Yeah, but
They don't
how
end.
are we gonna invade both bases at once?
Bro, like, you see how just far that guy left right there? You should don't leave me here with this guy. What do you even hit? What do you hit me with at the end? Oh! Bro, but he heals so much. Oh! Can this guy even reach him? Oh, let's go. It's like no objective up there. Like Castanar, you can keep using it, but it gets exponentially more expensive. How does that make sense? Like, you would need more and more courage to remount the next time. That's like unnecessarily like convoluted, I would think. It should just have a lower cooldown later in the game. Or like it could reset off kills, or you could like reduce the cooldown with kills. Making it more and more courage, I feel like is like unnecessarily weird. Like it would, I don't think they'd have to do that.
Let's get them trespassers! You can't be lonely when the land is
That lasted
this
forever.
Has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
quick shutdown. Run, he's gonna revive him. Yeah.
A man without a weapon ain't worth listening to.
We have to walk together.
Has been slain.
I tried. Waited.
Winter Warrior!
So I'll sit on this. Holy, I didn't realize who that was at first. Did he knock in this? Flashing me. What? All these flashes though. This flash is going a good distance. Take half the Baron.
I am justified, and I am armed.
Karthus is alive somewhere.
My brain is on fire, my soul is strong, and my liver is hungry.
What? I think I walk in this. Even though he obviously knew we were on Baron. Static Shiv sold his boots. Fast enough, he doesn't need them. Like half the fight when Karthus is dead.
I am angry.
Mortis kind of far.
Your inhibitor is respawning soon.
Oh, it's
Man, he had his flash. Oh. Holy cow, combo. So how much health does that really have? 0? Just ignore him. And he's not there. Let's go. Alright, they gotta push. Alright, this stuff. Say our siege is so bad. We have no range. The way that guy flashes. I wonder if that minion change affects the inhibitor too. Or if it's like a tower's exclusive change. Actually don't know.
ain't nothing more beautiful than the Noxian Plains. Except an rich corpse.
Nah, they switched to me right there. Musical note. Well, the way Karthus passive works and all the zombie passives is like your death timer keeps counting when you're in your like zombie form, and then you just like you can just respawn instantly if the timer was like that low. So I'm assuming it's the same as like if Sean revives you, you just go through your whole passive duration, then you're instantly just alive. At the end of it.
Easy, girl. Easy.
How it should work. Alright, well, Akshan did flash in the last fight. If that means anything. And so did Karthus, actually.
Yeah, well, that's what I thought.
Vel'Koz or Xerath? I mean, whoever you like more, I would recommend. They're similar in a lot of ways. Xerath is a lot better of a champ. But they're similar. You should just try both, and whoever you think is cooler and more fun, that's who I'd say to play. You have to really worry about who's better. I push, and then I have TP, just in case he backs. Yeah, I'll deal with him. Cool. He's like really going for the end, not like to kill me. Man, I was so close to getting that last auto. Coming in. Boom. Wow, you don't understand how hard it was for them to lose that game. Like, you don't understand. You don't understand how much worse they have to be to lose that game. It's impossible. They have Karthus, Sona, Akshan, and they were like fed. They couldn't lose, bro, and we're all melee except for Syndra, who's behind. They have to go out of their way. Like, how do we lose this?